Hello. Can I hear myself on Twitch? I can. I can even hear my clicks. God damn it. Can I hear myself on YouTube? I can as well. Great. Which means that everything is working, which means that we can switch scenes. Where are we? Just yapping. And hello, everyone. Hello. Hello, Ktos. Hello, Chip. Hello, Zhigzhigit. I hope everyone is doing well. I see that Zhigzhigit once again sent something in Russian. I will have to translate it first. Time for another good night's podcast. I suppose, yes. In a way, if I help you sleep, then great. But the last time I checked, or rather the last time we talked, it seemed like, unfortunately, I wasn't helping you sleep. Quite the opposite, actually. You came back to the stream and then went back to sleep again, which I feel like is probably not a good habit. But I hope you will sleep better today, hopefully. What did you send me, Zhigzhigit? With the Eiffel Tower in the background, we'll take selfies with our iPhone. Why the hell do we need our voyage anyway? I don't know what that means. I assume this is yet another a part of a song, like lyrics from a song. I do not own an iPhone. I have a Samsung phone, and that being said, I have been on the Eiffel Tower. I have been near the Eiffel Tower. I never went all the way to the third floor. Oh, yes, I did once. Okay, no, because I've been to the Eiffel Tower twice. And the second time I actually went to the third floor. The view was quite gorgeous, to be fair. You could see the entire city up all the way up there. So there is that to consider. It was really a nice experience. Although it wasn't so much for myself as it was for my niece. Although my niece was quite young back then. She was just a baby. Never mind, it was for my brother's ex. And never mind, this is going off on a tangent already. Let me grab back all of my windows. There we go. You finally did the French for 5 minutes channel points. Yes, I have changed a few things. We have a couple of new emotes, although unfortunately they are sub only, only for subscribers, because I don't have any more slots for followers, or I don't have any more slots for emotes for followers. I've already filled them up, which is up to 5, and then the only ones that I can add are now for subscribers only. That being said, there is a redeem thingy where you can get a random sub emote, and there is another redeem thingy for channel points where you can choose an emote, but it only unlocks for 24 hours. So I thought it was for longer than that, but then I look at the details of it, and it's only for 24 hours. So I was kind of disappointed by that, but I can't change that, unfortunately. It's the default setting of the thing. So yeah, there are a couple of new emotes. There are also a few new redeems, namely, as Chip noticed, the speak French for 5 minutes. So you can do that. I have put limits on these new redeem thingies because I don't want the stream to be completely disrupted either, especially because most of my audience does not understand French. So I didn't want it to be too long, and maybe I will shorten it. At first, I put it up for 3 minutes. I then decided to change it back and put it up to 5 minutes, just because 3 minutes felt a bit low. But then again, 5 minutes is kind of long, especially given all the yapping that I do. I feel like if I do all of that yapping in French, none of you will understand anything. I mean, it might be nice to hear, but it could be it could be interesting, I guess. You guys will have to tell me. I also put up the redeem for the choose my team, so you get to choose the team that I will use if you want to. I did specify one thing: you get to choose from my built characters. You can't choose my level 20 Chi-Chi in Genshin Impact or my level 20, 40, I don't remember, Arlen in Honkai Star Rail, etc. Because otherwise I could not clear anything and we would be here forever. And it's already taking me a lot of time to do things in games, so... And it has nothing to do with my teams in general, except for Honkai Star Rail and the end game in that game, but that's not something that we should talk about. Anyway, I will also put a limit to how much time I spend on Honkai Star Rail during all the end games type of stream, because I spent way too much time there last time. But yeah, there is that, and there is also the account review / account flexing in a way, because I don't really consider myself to be like the greatest of player, or rather, I'm not a guide maker, for instance. So it's not like I can give you a professional opinion on your account and your characters. So it will be more like you flexing your characters and stuff like that. So yes, I did add those. I am trying to look up how sound alerts work, and I will add them later on once I figure out how everything works properly. And yeah, there will be more to come sooner rather than later, hopefully. You can listen to it later if you want to. What is this? Oh, it's the name of the song, I assume. Let me, you know what? I will put it on my notes. There you go. Let me translate it though, just out of curiosity. What does it mean? Leningrad Voyage. All I know is that Leningrad is a city, right? Is it not a city? I mean, it's also a rock band, apparently. I just googled that. But isn't Leningrad a city? Oh, rather, wait. Oh, yes, okay. They renamed it into St. Petersburg. Okay. No, I now remember these things. Honestly, geography has never been a good subject of mine. Though, to be fair, I haven't studied geography for a very, very long time. So, yeah. Okay, thanks for the recommendation. I will try to listen to it later on after the stream, probably. The baby? Did I mention the baby or something related to? Oh, right. I mentioned my niece, and she was a baby back then. Yes, not that kind of baby. She was actually quite a cute baby. As you all know, I am not someone who is very fond of children in general, but I will say that my niece was very cute as a baby. She's still cute as a child now, but yeah, overall, she's a cute child. Let's call it that. I think the French was a mistake. It should be your least fluent language. I mean, my least fluent language, that would make me not speak at all. Because I only speak French and English fluently, and then there is a tiny bit of Spanish, but I couldn't hold a conversation anymore. I used to be able to do so, but I haven't used Spanish in like 10 years, and I completely forgot about the language, unfortunately. So, yeah, I feel like making it my least fluent language would probably not make it work, like at all. Like I wouldn't be able to speak or make even a coherent sentence. Yeah, the Spanish is definitely out of the question. I know a few words of Japanese, but it's mainly from watching anime, so you can't call that actually speaking the language. It's just some random words and some random phrases that are very uh, very specific to anime in general. So yeah, that doesn't work either. I do know a few words of a few different languages, but once again, I can't speak them at all. So yeah, the only languages where I could at least speak are English and French. The others, I would basically be silent for 5 minutes. Is that what you want, Chip? Do you want me to just shut up for 5 minutes? I mean, we could really have a redemption thingy for that. We already have the never stop yapping as usual, but I mean, it is never stop yapping. So yeah, because I will probably never stop yapping. That's kind of the whole the whole thing that I do, I suppose. Are you gonna give me 6,000 primos since it's my 14th birthday today? I'm totally an adult. Well, congratulations on reaching your 14th birthday and happy birthday to you, Klaus. As for the 6,000 primo gems, no. No, you have to remain free to play after all. You told me that on Discord that you were free to play. And by the way, congratulations on getting Arlecchino and C1 Arlecchino at that. And as for you being an adult, I mean, I guess maybe in some countries, I doubt it, because most countries, the age for reaching adulthood is, what is it, 18 years old or 21 even in some other countries. But yeah, 14, I feel like it probably isn't. I do know that I saw in several anime that some people got isekai'd into worlds where the age of being an adult was like 15 years old. And apparently it does track with what we could have in our own world back in the medieval age or the Dark Ages. And thankfully, we are out of the Dark Ages. So yeah, no, you still have a few more years to go before getting finally to be an adult. And Jacques redeemed a speak French for 5 minutes. I will do it, but at the same time, like if I speak French for 5 minutes, you won't understand anything I am going to say. So does that mean that after the 5 minutes are done, I will have to just say everything again, but in English? It's a genuine question. Because as far as I know, none of you speak French, right? So yeah, I am wondering about that. You guys will have to tell me. And that is what I forgot to do. I forgot to add a timer on my scenes. I will do that for the next stream, hopefully, if I actually think about that. But you will just have to trust me, or you can time me up. Time me up, not tie me up, just so we are clear. But yeah. Yes, it was a mistake. This was my horrible suggestion. Hey, you know what? If chat wants it, I can deliver it. I mean, as long as you know, as long as it's within my power, and I don't do something illegal, then if you ask, I will try to deliver. Unless you teach us French for 5 minutes. I could do that, but in that sense, then I would speak English. Though I would have to prepare some lessons, because right now I don't really know what to teach you exactly. How about you teach us some French instead of speaking in French? Sure, why not? I will have to change the redeem in that if that's the case. But what would you guys like to learn? Like how to say basic things, maybe? Like hello, how are you? My name is Happy TV. That in French would be bonjour, comment ça va? Je m'appelle Happy TV. That's that. Because, you know, teaching requires planning if you want to actually learn something. Shava, yes, I do remember what you wrote. I don't remember what it meant. Oh, it means owl. I'm talking to Shit, by the way. The thing you wrote in chat. Sava, it means owl. Well, in French, it means how are you? Technically speaking, you can use it to ask how are you, and you can also use it to reply I am fine. Like it's very. It can sound very stupid, but it has to do with the intonation of your words. Like if you're asking a question, you would ask "ça va," and the guy in front of you can reply "ça va," which is, I don't know if you can hear the the intonation here, but there is a difference. And the first one is asking, "Are you okay?" or "How are you?" and the other one is replying, "Yeah, I'm good, I'm fine," something like that. And it's just "ça va," which is written, by the way, it's written like that. There you go. Teach French for 10 minutes, 1500 points. 10 minutes is a bit long. As I mentioned before, I'd rather try and not have the stream completely being derailed. So 10 minutes is probably too long given the time that I need for other stuff. But yeah, no, 5 minutes, I feel like it should be fine. The one problem is, when do I start the timer? When do I stop? The pronunciation is a bit fast. Almost didn't get a thing out of it. Yeah, it's because they are basically just two words. Ça va. So I can't really slow that down. It's kind of yeah. Actually, to be fair, when you're asking ça va, it's actually more like a more familiar way of asking that. If you would really want to actually ask the question in a more proper way, I suppose, you would have to ask comment ça va, or comment vas-tu. Comment means how, vas-tu means are you going, more or less. So yeah, so comment vas-tu is how are you. It would be the proper way. Whereas ça va is kind of more like a what's up, you know, something that is a bit more familiar, something that you like. If you're meeting the president of your country, you wouldn't ask him ça va. You would probably ask him comment allez-vous. Comment is still how. Allez-vous is are you, but it's a you don't have that distinction in English. well, it's a more polite way of addressing someone of either a higher status, someone older than you, or something like that. Do another request for 10,000 points? Nope. Still no, Klaus. You can keep asking, and the answer is still going to be no. I did it once, and I do not need to do it again. Sava says Sava. Yes, but I will have to remember that. Although, to be fair, the one thing that is kind of strange for me, is the alphabet, because you're using the Cyrillic alphabet. And the thing is, when you write Sava, as in owl in Russian, to me, it looks like a C, an O, a B, and an A. I know these are not actually the same letters in the Cyrillic alphabet. I mean, the C is a C, but the O it sounds kind of like an A. The B sounds like a V, although this one is not actually a B. And the A sounds like an A, but it's not. Yes, it is an A. This one is an A, right? Anyway, so yeah, it's kind of hard for me to remember these things because I'm a very visual person. I need to see things to learn about them or stuff like that. And if I were to pronounce what you wrote instead of Sava, I would pronounce it Koba because that's what I see. I see Coba, but it doesn't work like that. So this has almost similarities as Italian, if I recall correctly, like has feminine and masculine of pronunciation or wording. Yes, French has gendered words in general, like a table, which is the exact same word in English, une table, which is feminine. What would we have as a masculine thing? Ordinateur, which means computer, that would be un ordinateur, which is masculine. So yeah, we do have that similarly to Italian words and Spanish words as well, although it's not showed the same way. A good rule of thumb for Italian or even, or rather for Spanish, for instance, usually words that end with an O are masculine, whereas words that end with an A are feminine. It's not always the case. It's just a very easy rule to remember, but it's not always the case in Spanish. I'm just giving out some kind of example that can be used generally speaking. In French, we do not have such an easy distinction. Usually, words that are feminine ends with an E. I say usually, but that is not always the case. Let me try to think of something. But of course, now that I'm saying that, I can't think of anything. Of course, it would have to be that way, wouldn't it? So this is more confusing than I thought. Yeah, when you grow up learning French, it's kind of easy because you just learn it. You learn one word after the other. You learn very slowly and you build up your vocabulary, and you instantly know, because that's how things are told to you. You instantly know if a word is feminine or masculine because you get used to it. But when you're just dropped into the language and you're starting to learn it, then you have to actually learn every single word to actually know whether they are masculine or feminine. And depending on your native language, it might not even be that intuitive, because maybe in your language you would have a tendency to think of a specific word as masculine or feminine, even though in your language there is no masculine or feminine for a word. But then French would do it the other way around. So yeah, French can be very complicated to learn, but it's still a very interesting language in my opinion. And oh yes, Sova. I mean, it's still SOVA that you wrote, right? But what I hear from the Google Translate lady is that it's pronounced. Sorry, I'm going to drink. Oh my god. Something went wrong with my voice. Sorry. I don't know if you remember this, but a few streams ago, you wondered if I was an AI. I feel like an AI would not be coughing like this. So, yeah. Our table is masculine. Do you mean that in Russian table is also masculine? So does that mean that in Russian you have masculine and feminine words? I have to admit I have no idea. I did listen to one of my best friend's Russian class because she was staying at my place. She doesn't live in the same country as me anymore. Like I am in France. She lives in another country, but she was visiting. So she was staying at my place, and she had this Russian class that she needed to attend to online. So she was at my desk, and I was on my desk as well because my desk is fairly long. I was on my computer and she was on hers, and I could hear her Russian lesson, and I could not understand a thing. But it was kind of nice to hear. But yeah, no, I did not know that you guys also had gendered words. Yes, in our country, the gender of words is determined by the endings. Okay, so at least you have that. In French, you can't really say that. Let's see. See. For instance, I said that words that end with an E are usually feminine, like une table, une chaise, which are a table and a chair. These two are feminine. But for microphone, we would say microphone, and that ends with an E, and yet we say un microphone, which is masculine. So, yeah. French doesn't always make sense, you know. Wait, where was I? I missed a few messages. I was just interested in French just because I usually keep hearing it on restaurants of movies. Do you mean that you're watching movies where people go to French restaurants? That's a very specific kind of movie. I'm guessing, or it's a very peculiar way of talking about it. Bro, I started playing GTA 5 since I got it today, and I was doing a mission and got caught, and someone said, "Help, he's black." Bro, this game is racist already. Yes, yes, it is. But I mean, it is kind of a real life portrayal of what happens nowadays, unfortunately. Kind of. I'm guessing it might be a bit exaggerated. Hopefully, I guess. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe in some parts of the US it's like that, actually. But yeah, the game definitely shows you what real life can be sometimes. I don't want to say like GTA is real life because it's not, thank God. But it does show some aspects of real life that are quite sad, honestly. All right, I believe you. Yes, I have fooled everyone into thinking that I am not an AI. No, yeah, no, I would be the worst AI in the world, I think. And of course, a chamber from Valorant. Shake my head. Chamber from Valorant is French. I don't play Valorant, so I don't really know much about them. About the characters. Ah, I see. He's well dressed at least. But is he a nice dude? I don't know if there is some kind of story in Valorant, so I don't know if you can call them nice or not nice. But yeah, he at least he's well dressed. I like the way he dresses. Yep, I read that. We got it too. Well, we have exceptions too. Of course, you mean in Polish you have gendered words as well. So we are not alone. Good. Because, you know, we are speaking English here on this stream in general because it's more convenient because more people understand that. But English does not have gendered words. But as I can see, some people here can confirm that several languages have gendered words, which can seem to be a very strange concept for someone who has learned a non-gendered language. But when you learn it as a child, it actually kind of makes sense. It's just part of our daily lives. Yes, he was from France. Oh, you're talking about Chamber. It's a very strange name. I will say that. I mean, I have heard of last names being Chamber or rather Chambers, but I've never heard of someone outright called Chamber, like first name. Why would you do that to your child? I'm guessing it's an alias or some kind of nickname that was given to him. As I said, I know nothing about the game, so it's kind of I'm kind of spitballing here. Especially, well, I'm saying all of that when I'm playing a game where a character is called 37 and another is called 6. So there is that. Imagine a random guy robbing a bank every day and killing everyone in his way. Thank God GTA is not real. Yes, thank God it is not. But I'm not exactly talking about, you know, the bank robbing and stuff like that, but you know, the casual racism, the violence, the harassments, and all these things that you can see in GTA. These unfortunately actually do exist, which, yeah, you know, I mean, GTA at the end of the day is kind of a parody of real life. It is a way of showing what real life can be at its worst. I think, and it is done in an interesting way. I myself have played GTA 5 way too much, or rather, I've played GTA Online. I think I logged in about 1,500 hours in GTA Online. I farmed like a madman, and when I stopped playing the game, I pretty much had everything I wanted to have, and I still had like 68 or 70 million dollars on my bank account there. I wish this was my real bank account. I wish that I could transfer my GTA money into my actual true bank account, but unfortunately not. I can't. And speaks a bit of French in his voice lines. I see. Jade Chamber. Oh, his name is Jade. Interesting. Ah. I mean, in French, we would pronounce it Jade, as for the first name. And as far as I know, Jade is mostly a feminine name, at least in French, and at least as far as I know. As we've discovered with Jigjigit, you know, we talked about Constantine. Jigjigit, you said that it was more of a masculine name, and then you did a bit of research and you learned that rarely it can be used as a feminine name as well. So yeah, I no longer want to say whether a name is rather feminine or not because I never know. Oh, I meant Jade Chamber from Genshin Impact. Goddamn, man, I did not even think about that. I completely forgot about the Jade Chamber. I was really thinking about the names and individual words that you use, Jade and then Chamber. I didn't put two and two together. Well, you got me, at least. You can say that. Although, I suppose there was nothing to have. But yeah, no, goddamn, I did not think of that. Oh, the Jade Chamber. I completely forgot about its existence. To be fair, it is no more. Or rather, well, technically, wait a second. As far as I can remember, the first Jade Chamber was destroyed because Ningguang decided to throw it at Osile, right? Then Osile's wife came back to life, which I believe is when we met Shenhe for the first time, I think. And that was when Ningguang was rebuilding her Jade Chamber, and I think she destroyed it again, right? In order to kill off Osile's wife, which means she's out 2 Jade Chambers, right? That's kind of a lot, man. But I suppose she is rich. So is she working on building the third one? Because, I mean, nowadays we can still teleport to the Jade Chamber, right? But if it got destroyed, then why are we still being able to teleport there? So I guess the second one wasn't destroyed. Honestly, I did this in that quest so long ago that I can barely remember it. No, but the first one, just the first one got yeeted. Ah, I see. Okay, so yeah, the first one got yeeted. The second one, she got to keep. Good, good, at least. No, we meet her in the city when the guys were harassing her. About Shenhe, yes, but what I meant by that was that you meet Shenhe during that quest. Like, at first you meet her in the city when she's being harassed, and then she says that she wants to murder them, or something along those lines. But then we enter a competition to help build the Jade Chamber, the second one, and Shenhe joins our team, I think, in order to do that, right? But yeah, it was in that quest line that we met Shenhe for the first time. And that's when she realized that she needs to create an army instead of a weapon. Yeah, that would probably be best. I mean, can we consider the Jade Chamber to be some kind of a nuke? To be fair, and on top of that, wait, the second time around, thank God we had Shenhe with us because she was of great help, but we still needed the help of the Adeptus, right? Both times around. And the whole point of the Liyue Archon quest was for humans to be able to defend themselves by themselves without the help of Zhongli or the Adeptus or the Adepti, right? So we failed. Like, seriously. And by we, I mean we as humans, because I'm talking about human beings. But yeah, the dudes failed, right? And there was literally a quest about rebuilding the Jade Chamber. Yeah. That's what I meant. As I said, it was during the quest where we rebuild the Jade Chamber at the very beginning. That's when we meet Shenhe. And where we met Shenhe to help rebuild the Jade Chamber and created unity among Liyueans. Yep. The way we were talking about French to Valorant, then to Jade Chamber, and now Liyue Archon Quest. Yes, the yapping never stops, eh? It never does. Let me see. Did I have something that I needed to mention before we started? No, because you know what? Thank you, Ktos. I am. We going places. Yes, we are going to ancient Greece. We are going to Amphoreus today. Let me launch the game while we keep yapping for a tiny bit more. Just because, you know, at some point we do have to start the quest. I've been waiting for a week to do this quest because I wanted to do it on stream, of course. But yeah, let's get started with that. Have you guys played through Honkai Star Rail 3.0's quest? There is one thing I will mention, is that in my personal YouTube's feed, I saw a video from... I guess his name is Dukaja, but technically speaking, everybody calls him Doc TV. He's a streamer and a YouTuber. You probably know him if you watch anything related to Genshin and Honkai in general. But yeah, I saw a video of him, and he was doing the main story of Honkai Star Rail 3.0, right? I didn't watch the video, I just saw the thumbnail, and most importantly, I saw how long it took him to do the quest. It took him 10 hours. The video is actually 10 hours long. So, yeah, this is why I've decided to dedicate the entire week to Honkai Star Rail. Because usually in a week, I stream anywhere between 12 to 20 hours. So I feel like with my 12 to 20 hours of streaming in a week, I should be able to complete the quest. Hopefully, I guess. That's my hope, at least. Speaking of Honkai Star Rail, I finally got Fei Xiao. Bad news is that I don't have other characters with synergies with for her. Well, for Fei Xiao, you would need March 7th, The Hunt. She's rather good, and she's free to play friendly because, you know, the character is given to you. So you can use her. Otherwise, in terms of premium teams, you would need Robin, Aventurine, and Topaz. Those are probably the best characters to pair Fei Xiao with. I luckily have all of them. And even then, it's not always easy with Fei Xiao because she is single target, and there is not a lot of single target content in the game. In my opinion, is it still possible to E6 March 7th? I do believe so. Yes. Are you talking about the hunt or the preservation? Because preservation March, I think you get her constellations from pulling, right? Whereas the Hunt March, you get her constellation from an event. And usually you can always get these rewards, I think. Let me see. Ah, shoot, we have a we have a new event. Wait, let me switch scenes so you guys can see the game, because the game has been launched and I was about to look at things, but there you go. Now you can actually see something. It will be much more interesting for you like this. Let me grab back all of my thingies. There we go. Perfect. So apparently we have an event where we can select a character. Ah. Well, I know who I'm going to choose because I don't plan on building Hook. But yeah, no, you should be able to see. Oh, it is here. It is here. Idle on rewards. I feel. I think you can still get these Eidolons, right? I think. Probably. You would have to look it up on your own account, because right now I couldn't tell you. I don't think that there is a way for me to tell you. But I feel like if you can still get to this event, you should still be able to get that. I haven't finished Sunday's jailbreak yet, and now I'm getting sidetracked with March 7th training arc. Yeah. Honestly, the War Dance Festival thingy. Oh, never mind. The War Dance is this thing. That was pretty interesting. That was a cool story, especially with the introduction of Fei Xiao and the Borisin, I think. Yeah. Now, as for her story, her training arc, as you call it, I have to admit, I wasn't overly fond of it, mainly because of Yun Li. I believe that's her name, Yun Li or Yun Lin, but I think I'm confusing her with Yin Lin in terms of names. So I think her name is just Yun Li. The chick who stole the sword from what's his face, little cryo dude, little ice dude. What is his name? Yan Qing. There you go. Yeah, I think that was her name, Yun Li, and I'm sorry, but she was insufferable. I don't mean to disrespect anyone who worked on her as a character. Like, the design is pretty good, not my type, but still good. The VA did a great job. Everything is great. But as a character, to me, she was insufferable. I do not like that type of character, so I just kind of went through the motion just because I wanted to get it done. But yeah, no, Yunli is definitely not something that I was happy about. How many Eidolons rewards on those events? This one seemed to only reward 3 of them. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess you get 3 from here, but obtain from Saga of Primaveral Blade, and obtain from in the Luminary War Dance event. So you get 3 here, and I'm guessing you will get another 3 somewhere around here. Okay, can I see it? Do I have to teleport? Sure, why not? I can do it. Let me check, and I will hopefully give you an answer. Tactic boards. I believe this is where you get her other Eidolons. Yes, okay, this is where you get her other 3. So you get 3 from Luminary War Dance and 3 from her own training arc thingy. There you go. Now then, let us start. I was kind of spoiled. It's not really a spoiler. It's just that I know that at some point we are going to meet Aglaya in this story. And the kind of spoiler would be that I know that at some point you even get to play as her. I have no idea when that happens. I don't know what happens with her or anything like that. I just know that you can get her in your team at some point, which is great news because I would very much like to get an Aglaia. So hopefully when she comes out, I will be able to get that. So we are going to go with this team for now. Because then I can just replace Jing Yuan with Aglaia if we do manage to play as her at some point, hopefully. I thank God I can still see 6, but the amount of side quests on it, yeah. These two events are very long, to be fair. Besides March 7th and other 2 free-to-play options for Fei Xiao teams. Let me check. Moza, you can pair him with Fei Xiao. And he's a 4-star character, so I suppose in a way he's both easier and not that easier to get. So that depends on if you actually manage to get a copy of him or not. But yeah, Moza is the only one I can think of. I'm trying to look up other characters, but honestly, yeah, no, I feel like she doesn't have that many different that many different teams. Let me check on Pridewin real quick, but no, I can't guarantee that they will have anything more than this. Let's see, character list. Who are we talking about? Fei Xiao. There we go. Go away, an ad. Build and teams. Come on. Come on. There we go. I think, yes. Okay. Let me see. Who do they recommend? Robin, Topaz, Moza, March, Sunday, Bronya, Aventurine, Lingsha. These are the characters that they recommend. Oh, there is even a team with Jade, apparently. Never seen that one before. But yeah, that's pretty much all I know. Or rather, all they have. I remembered the time loop at Sumeru, and apparently the developers had outdone themselves in other games. I'm not entirely sure what you mean. I remember the time loop in Sumeru, that I do remember as well, the Samsara, when we first meet Nahida. But I don't know what you mean by apparently the developers had outdone themselves in other games. That means that they did better? Plot length? Oh, okay. It was rather long, but it was very interesting, in my opinion. I personally loved Sumeru and the Samsara Festival and all of that. Apparently, Honkai Star Rail is going that path with very long quests, so we'll see how that fares with us. I got him E1 so far, so unraised though. Fair enough. But I guess you can indeed build him. Although I will say that I believe if you really want to unleash his full power, you would want him at E2. So, yeah. Because he increases the characters, or rather the enemy targets taking crit damage by 40%. So, yeah, that's kind of a big deal. And I think his E4 is good. When you're using ultimate, increases the damage dealt by Moza by 30%. Yeah, okay, rather good. But yeah, no, his E2 is where he can help Fei Xiao deal even more damage. But other than that, I have to admit, Fei Xiao has kind of a limited roster of characters in her team. You just mostly want follow-up characters. No matter who they are. I suppose like someone even like Clara could work, because at the end of the day, what you want for Fei Xiao is as many follow-up attacks as you can. That way, they attack more frequently in general, your characters, which would charge up her ultimate. So yeah, I'm just here. I'm just YOLO Robin in the next half. Well, hopefully you will get her. Robin is such an excellent character in general. Like seriously, she's used in pretty much every team I have. Like, well, perhaps not every team. Like everywhere you see Ruanmei, technically speaking, you can replace her with Robin, except for the break team, because the break team is a break team, so you need break, of course. But in dot teams, you can put Robin in. This is more of a follow-up team, so yeah, technically speaking, you could put Robin in here as well. Emo bro, no, Sparkle is still better than Robin here. I suppose maybe you could replace Tingyun with Robin, but I'm not entirely sure that would work. Lacking with Ruanmei on my break team. You don't have Ruanmei? Oh, I see. Yeah, Ruanmei helps a lot in general, like seriously. Basically, before Robin got released, Ruanmei was kind of the golden standard for harmony characters. Like, she was the absolute best at what she was doing. I was supposed to be getting Fugue for break team, but lost to Welt. Yes. I understand your pain, and I'm sorry for your loss, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, I have a built Welt, but I no longer use him because, let's be honest, he's got power crept to hell. You can no longer use him. 51 over 144, not half bad. I do have his signature light cone. I don't remember exactly how I got it. We were happy that it was Nihility icon showed up, but we got the wrong unit instead. Yes, the wrong unit. Yeah, I once forgot about that. I think it was in reverse 1999. I wanted some character that was plant from the Plant of Latus. And I saw the plant icon and I was like, yes! And then it was not the character I wanted. It was another plant character. And I was like, oh, wait, I got baited. So I know how you feel and I am sorry. Oh my god. Let us finally start this quest because we have not started anything yet. Wait, we had some things to read first, because I've received some messages. I have no idea what these messages are, so let me check on them. Oh, Himeko. Wait, there is a chibi Himeko in-game. I love it. I'll have to see more about that. Hey, the space station sent someone over with gifts. I asked the express conductor to leave the items in the parlor car. Please come and help yourselves. Is it my birthday? No, I believe it's Ktos's birthday, not mine. Weird, is it some kind of special occasion? Why would she suddenly send us gifts? I saw snacks and supplies and some interesting gadgets invented by the researchers. They said they wanted to repay our kindness and help our... wait... and help back at the space station. I kind of lost my my sentence there. Everything is a small token of their appreciation. It was nothing, really. They didn't have to do all of this. I have no interest in the gifts, but I appreciate their sentiments. Whoa, I'll be there. By the way, make sure you come along, I was going to say Traveler. No, Trailblazer. There is a little robot in here that would be perfect for you. A robot? Wait, why me? After some discussion with the conductor, we figured it would be best for you to take it. Pom-Pom was going to use it as an express cleaner, but considering how busy you always are, Trailblazer, I guess I will just wait. There we go. Where are we? How busy we all are. You can probably use an assistant, so the little robot is all yours. Remember to visit the parlor car. We'll keep your stuff here for now. We've got some snacks here too. Speaking of snacks, there are certain passengers that I would like to remind not to sneak off and eat them all by themselves. Make sure to leave some for others. The heck is that? Is that some kind of... Oh, it's a side mission. I see. I did not think about that. Also me during the first 37 banner and got Regulus, goddamn. And you are a 37 main on top of that. I mean, I keep calling you a 37 main even though I have no idea if you actually are, but it's just because of your profile picture on Discord and the quote that you have. Are you actually a 37 main in reverse? Wait, we had another round of reading. What is this? I've been so afraid of triggering quests that I completely, or rather I tried to completely lock off things I did not want to look at. So let's see. Hey, hey! It's been a while since the conductor greeted us with a hey, hey. That means time for a warp jump. We're gearing up for a warp jump, aren't we? Exactly. Regarding our next destination, a passenger has given us a special tip. As usual, we'll discuss this at the navigation meeting. Meet in the parlor car. Ah, there you go. Yeah, so this was about the main story. There we go. What is this? Oh, complete thing. Okay, yeah, no, this is for the new event, I think. Yeah. Ah, I can't start the... Okay. I see. Ah, so this is for the event, but I can't start the event thingy because I did not finish the main quest. Well, that's a problem. Another problem is that we've been yapping for so long that ads are going to roll out in 6 minutes. So I think I'm going to wait out the ads, so I'm going to stay right here. We can keep yapping, that's not a problem, but I will roll out the ads. I'll just be yapping for now, and once the ads are gone, we will actually truly start the quest. Otherwise, I don't want the dialogue to be interrupted with the ads, especially because apparently we have a shit ton of dialogue to go through. We have at least 10 hours worth of dialogues to go through. At least not in one sitting, right? So let me pop in the ads just so we can get rid of them. As I mentioned, I am going to keep yapping. Alright, I'll be lurking for now. Sleep. Be right back. It's not that I don't want you back, Chip, but I do wish that you could sleep properly. I wish that for you, but if you do come back, it will be a pleasure as always. But yeah, no, I hope that you have a proper good night's sleep and that you will have sweet dreams. Hopefully none of them will have anything to do with Panicody. Yes, but P5-less and R13 at the moment. Oh, for your 37. Well, for the R13, it takes time to build characters, so, you know, you can always try that. And even though you don't have a character at P5, in my opinion, that doesn't mean that you can't main them. Because, like, I don't really know whose main I could be in general, whatever the game may be. In all the games I play, I don't really have a specific main, I think. But like, for instance, my Zhongli is my favorite character, right? And yet I only have him at C1. Because going for C6 characters are kind of hard. Wait, my dear general, please don't talk while I'm talking. That messes with my own sentences. As well as avoiding Amphoreus spoilers and the caskets. Man, I badly need them. The caskets. Oh yeah, right, to build the resonance thingy in reverse. Do you not have them? They do give them quite often, right? I feel like they give them quite often. Are you missing them? Have you used them on many characters, perhaps? Because I feel like they've given a decent amount of them. As well as avoiding Amphoreus spoilers, yes. Did you not play? Oh yeah, no, of course you didn't play through that. You're still at the Sunday part of the story, so of course not. I see. I'm going to sleep too. My blood pressure has dropped and I feel so bad. Oh, damn. I'm sorry to hear that. In that case, good night, Jugjit. I hope you will feel better and that you will have enough rest tonight. I wonder why that is. I hope you're okay, though. Or at least I hope you will be okay. But yeah, good night to you and sweet dreams as well. And recently, ran out after R13, 37, and recently they just R10 Onjo. Ah, fair enough. Huh. I don't know why, but I do have quite a few of these caskets. I don't know, because I don't buy the battle pass anymore. I haven't bought it for a while now. So I'm kind of curious on how you can run out of them. And yet I feel like I still have plenty. Well, plenty. That might be an exaggeration. Have a good stream. Thank you very much, Rigid. And once again, I hope you feel better soon. Okay, the ads are gone, so instead of staring at our beautiful Kafka, we can finally get on with the quest. Yes, I know, it's been an hour already, and we are barely starting. And not to mention, I'm going to R10 soon, Goat Rum, and Pioneer too. Interesting. I don't actually know how these guys are being played. Hopefully they are good characters. I'm guessing they might be, maybe. Who knows? I have to admit, I have no idea how these characters are being played. Wait, is White Rum already out? Did she come out during Andronala's banner? Can we actually get her? Because I don't think I got any White Rum at this point. Although, to be fair, I got Andronala very quickly. So I may be wrong. I didn't pay attention to that. Damn it, I should have. Anyway, let us start, let us teleport to the parlor car. And finally, the place that I've been avoiding like a madman in order not to trigger the quest. Spoiler alert, it was fun comp and at the same time it may work on some stages. Do you mean White Rum and Pioneer together? It was a fun composition of a team. Interesting. As I said, I have no idea what either of them do. I don't know if one of them is a healer, a buffer, a damage dealer. I have no idea. You can get Goat Rum and Goat Rum's travel log. On Goat Rum travel log. What is that Goat Rum travel log? Oh, right. No, I saw that. Okay, no, I know what you mean. I was wondering what that was. Okay, it was part of the event of the patch. Okay, yeah, no, got it. It's the Candy Crush gameplay. I haven't started it because I didn't know if it was something that would take me time or not, so I decided not to start it for now. It's permanent anyways. Oh, so I have time then. I have time. I mean, technically speaking, I don't have a Laurel. I think I don't have Lorelei either, because she was given for free in the series of Dusk, right? And I haven't played through that, so I don't have my copy of her either, which is entirely my fault. I will have to play through those things at some point, hopefully. Well, enough yapping. Let us teleport. I will never get done with this quest. Oh right, I forgot that my pom-pom had this skin now. Join the navigation meeting.
Please stand by, passengers. The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
If you're planning to get the new lobby, better start grinding. Oh right, yes, I saw that there was a new lobby, but I couldn't be bothered. I was too lazy to look up exactly how you could get it, but I'm guessing at some point I will try. It's just, you know, lack of time as usual, because I do enjoy the gameplay in reverse. Black Swan isn't joining us? Ah, right. I wanted to drink some water, but no. I have to voice Himiko because, well, understandable. Anyways, lurking for real this time. Very well. Well, if I don't catch you again, then have a good night and sleep well. And now listen to my beautiful voice acting of Himiko because, yeah, I definitely sound like Himiko. She doesn't think it's right to join in on our vote when she's only hitchhiking with us, so she's waiting in the party car. Though she did say that she believes we'll end up deciding on Amphoreus. Let's prove her wrong. No, she can read our minds. I'm sure everyone has a destination in mind. Where is Sunday?
He isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the party car to rest.
So he doesn't even have an excuse. Like, at least Black Swan, had an excuse, but he doesn't.
Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday.
Fair enough, I guess, since he is starting over his entire life, he could do it anywhere. Let the control freak lose all control, send him to a Washtopia. He's pretty laid back about this, huh? Let's go with the third one. He's pretty laid back about this, huh?
Laid back? That's not exactly a word I associate with him.
I mean, that is a fair point, but that is exactly why I pointed it out, is because he is not choosing when he could, when he has control issues, which means that he's trying to get to... God damn it. I was going to say he's trying to get laid. No, he's trying to become more laid back. That's what I meant to say. Let's start voting on our destination.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up is the oceanic planet of Lushaka.
Oh, I also have to be done hung. Okay. Mr. Mikhail's homeworld. Lushaka was hit by rising sea levels after the Stellaron disaster, though I'm not sure how things are on the planet now.
Next, we have Melustanin, the agate world.
That's where Idrilla the Beauty ascended, a world of undying allure. It's always said to be one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster. Probably not the safest choice. Yeah, but we might run into Argenti. And that would be lovely, because Argenti is a very funny character.
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options carefully.
And finally, the most adventurous option, the Eternal Land, Amphoreus.
Ah, a planet not recorded in the databank. And a world even Achivilius never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could solve our fuel problem.
By the way, I'm guessing that we probably have the answer to that, but I'm wondering, what type of fuel does the Express use? I doubt it's using regular coal like old trains used to. I doubt it's using petrol or oil or gas like our car use. Like, what does the Express use? Anyway, the Express can soon achieve perpetual motion? I don't think so. We don't really have a choice in a time like this, do we? No one wants to go to Edistar? Right, I believe they mentioned Edistar before going to Penacony. Right, that was supposed to be our destination, and then we got an invitation to Penacony, I think. No one wants to go to a Washtopia. I don't know what a Washtopia is. So let's go with the second one. We don't really have a choice, do we?
Amphoreus does have something to offer, unlike the other options. Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better place to trailblaze?
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphoreus, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options. Anyway, if it's a risk we're taking, we might as well throw in some adventure for good measure.
Agreed. So everyone's leaning toward the Uncharted world? It seems we've got a crew of like-minded adventurers on the Express. That includes me too. I'm for Amphoreus.
Looks like Pom-Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all. It's official then. Our next stop is Amphoreus.
I wish the Trailblazer could vote for something else, influence everyone else, and then we would decide to go to another planet. But I guess that would be way too much work for the developers who would need to build out another planet. It wouldn't make sense in terms of development and story, but it would be interesting. I mean, in terms of story, it could make sense, but yeah, no.
Great! I'm looking forward to the conductor's jump announcement. I'll be in my room freeing up some memory on my camera. I'm going to have to snap tons of pretty pictures this time.
Don't forget to share the good news with Miss Black Swan. Oh, right. Do I actually get to talk to her? I do, but wait. I get to talk to other people first. Wait, who is where? No, these are... Wait. What is this? This is the party car. Okay, and on the other... Okay, near the stairs is the party car. Okay, just so that I go to the party car last, because that's where the quest wants us to go. Hello, Himiko. I wish I could hear your beautiful voice, but oh well. Ah, Trailblazer, this is your first time exploring beyond the astral charts, isn't it? Same for everyone else, right? Maybe not for Pom-Pom, and worlds that have been mapped on the astral charts also present new surprises from time to time. But we'll be fine. Let's just say I have a backup plan. I'll reveal it when the time comes. Why would she already talk about a backup plan? Interesting. I'm keeping that in my mind for later reference.
Yet to be explored by the Trailblaze. No self-respecting nameless would turn that opportunity down.
So I'm better than an Eon? What is up with that answer? An opportunity hard to come by?
Absolutely. The Astral Express has always traveled along the silver rail laid down by Akivili. We don't normally get to venture into a world beyond the knowledge of the Trailblaze. But this time, we might just get the chance to add a brand new stop to the astral charts. I don't mind telling you, I'm a little excited.
Aw, Grandpa is excited. Great. I mean, he did accompany us on Penacony. He did not come to Bellabog. And he wasn't there... Wait, no, he wasn't there for Bellabog or for the Xianzhou Luofu, I think. Hello there, Dunhung. I can't provide many details about our destination this time. You can ask the Memo Keeper if you want to know more. Are you nervous? Why do you ask that? Are you feeling nervous yourself? It'll be fine. Just trust the crew. We've never had this many passengers on board before. I'm still not used to it. Why don't you head to the party car first? I'll see you later. I see. Well, it was nice talking to you, albeit it was kind of brief. Hello, March 7th, you and your stalker photos everywhere.
Oh, hey, great timing! I just turned on my camera and was looking through some old photos. Can I ask you something? What's your favorite part of a journey? From start to finish?
The middle, I guess. The start of a journey, when we dive into the unknown. The middle of the journey, when some gains are made. At the end of the journey, when we commemorate the adventure. I'd say the start of the journey is probably the most exciting part.
Then let's go snap some photos as soon as we arrive in Amphoreus. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I better pack some extra batteries in case we end up somewhere without power.
Is that more foreshadowing? I feel like that might be more foreshadowing. Right, so now we can head to the party car. I believe we can still speak to Sunday before speaking to Black Swan, I think. Hopefully. I wonder if he actually has something to say. Ah! I know! Wait, how does one... Okay. I was looking at the stairs, I was wondering where it would take us anyway.
Another day with hardly any customers. I really miss those busy times.
Well, sorry. We are trying to recruit more. As you can see, we have one more in our crew right now. And we have a hitchhiker as well. Hello, Sunday.
Looks like you've decided on your next stop?
Indeed. We're going to Amphoreus.
I see.
You are taking it very calmly.
Those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off.
And Mihai redeemed a speak French for 5 minutes. Hello Mihai, by the way. How are you? Or rather, if I do have to speak French, then bonjour Mihai. Comment vas-tu? J'espère que tu vas bien et bienvenue sur le stream. Nous allons bientôt parler Black Swan. Enfin, attends. Pack up luggage? Attends, quoi? Non, on va d'abord parler à Black Swan.
Ah, you're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphoreus. A very wise decision.
Wait, if I'm supposed to speak French, how do I read these answers for the Trailblazer? Am I supposed to translate them in French? Who did you hear that from? Why did you want to go to Amphoreus? Why is the garden turning to us for help? Je vois. Je ne sais pas exactement laquelle je vais choisir, par contre. Pourquoi veux-tu aller à Amphoreus?
Memo keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before?
I've been studying basic French for 3 years now, and I understood nothing from what you said. Oh damn, I see. Peut-être que c'est parce que je parle trop rapidement. Si je parle un peu plus lentement, peut-être que tu auras plus de facilité à comprendre ce que je dis. Mais je ne suis pas sûr, à toi de me dire. I just said that maybe if I speak more slowly, you would be able to understand me. You will have to tell me though.
It's my duty to salvage unknown memories. And the Amphoreus that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case. I need a sharp nail to break through that glass. And that's where you come in. Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphoreus, cut through the thick mist, and bring the world's memories back to light.
I'm back, by the way. Welcome back, Tos, and unfortunately for you, I have to speak French for 5 minutes. Donc, bienvenue à nouveau, Ktos. J'espère que tout s'est bien passé de ton côté. I have a life. Je n'en doute pas, mais je ne sais pas exactement de quoi tu parles. J'imagine que ta vie est toujours celle d'un gacha gamer, basically. Quelqu'un qui joue à des jeux comme ça, non? Parce que je te connais un peu au bout d'un moment, et la dernière fois que tu m'avais dit que tu avais une vie, c'était juste jouer à un autre jeu.
I trust you won't disappoint me.
J'espère ne jamais la désappointer. Pack up luggage. After much deliberation, you realize that insufficient preparation is as... Never mind. Having some preparation is better than none, even... never mind that. Looks like it's about time. I should go find a spot to take in the views during the warp. Bon, bah, je suppose que je vais devoir trouver... bah, j'ai pas besoin d'aller très loin. Bah, ça au moins, c'est pratique. Begin warp jump.
Attention passengers! The express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
Bon. Okay, I am not going to speak French anymore just for a minute because I'm having an issue with my screen. I was wondering if, because, yeah, okay. I have mentioned before that I had some issues with my screen, which is quite unfortunate. But basically, my screen sometimes turns off on its own. So right now, I have lost my my screen completely. It won't turn back on, and yeah, sometimes it takes a bit of time to do that, to come back. So I can't really continue the story without seeing anything. It would be kind of complicated for me to do so. I will try to revive my screen, hopefully. I had made another change. I've tested out several things in order to check what was the issue, and well, the last thing I tried today was changing where I plugged my monitor on, and I was hoping that this might solve the problem, but very clearly it doesn't. Thankfully, I have spent quite a lot of time on online in order to look up some screens to buy. So I feel like, yeah, at the end of the day, I am going to have to buy a new screen, which is quite unfortunate because, you know, these things are quite expensive. But yeah, whenever we actually manage to get, or rather, whenever I actually manage to get my screen back to working condition, at least temporarily, well, we will be able to continue. This is actually the second time this happened during stream, but yeah, I don't really understand why or how it stops working. I honestly don't know. Like, it has happened so randomly thus far that I don't really know why that is. It keeps blinking. Great. Hopefully this is not going to be a bother for long. Let me remove my headset. I am going to have to move around for a bit in order to try out different things. This is quite inconvenient. I was praying to all the gods that this would not happen during a stream. And thus far, because this problem is something that I've had for at least a month, I think. If not even more, maybe a couple of months. But it had only happened once on stream, and it came back after like maybe 5 minutes. So that was kind of fine. But like last Sunday, it happened again, and I couldn't get back my screen, my main screen, for at least something along the lines of 30 minutes, 40 minutes, maybe? I don't remember. So yeah, that was plenty annoying. It happened to me again the day before yesterday, while I was writing an email to Twitch, because I have some issues with Twitch, and they responded with an automated response that did not help me one bit. So I sent them another mail, but yeah, we'll see about that. It's about the VODs on my Twitch channels. Twitch channel, singular, not plural. I don't have several. Because I'm supposed to be an affiliate, so I'm supposed to have 14 days VODs, and mine are being deleted after 7 days still. So that's a problem. Okay. I'm going to try various things to, what do you call that? To bring back my screen. I am going to switch my scene to the taking a break scene. It's not like I'm actually taking a break. I'm trying to fix things. It's just that now I'm going to move away from my mic, so I won't be actually able to. I won't be able to chat. So yeah, I'm going to switch to the taking a break scene for now, and once we can actually get back to the quest, then I will start it back. Maybe it needs water. I have a cup of water, and I would rather not electrocute myself by throwing it at my screen. And on top of that, I doubt it would fix anything. But yeah, no, I think that the only thing I need for my screen is to buy a new one, but right now I'm not going to do that. I will probably do that after the stream, and hopefully it can arrive soon, because otherwise it's going to disrupt my my everything, everything, because I do everything on this computer. Anyway, I will be back as soon as I can fix this problem. I am sorry about that. Yeah, but it's not like it's not like I wanted this to happen. Let's be honest. And on top of that, I have to admit, I could have bought a screen much sooner. It's just that, you know, these things are expensive, so I wanted to make sure that my screen was broken before I bought a new one. And I feel like now I have my answer, because I've tried everything. I changed my HDMI cable, I changed my my plug, everything I could change, I did, and it's still not working. So yeah, I guess after 8 years of service, this screen has finally left this world. Although almost, it's on death's door, I think, because it does work sometimes, most of the time actually. Today I did not have a single issue with it. I mean, it did blink once or twice. Let me see. Ah, right. I forgot about that. This is a problem. Because I unplugged my my screen, uh, and then I plugged it back in. And except the thing is, I have two screens, one for the game and one for OBS and monitoring chat and stuff like that. The problem is, when I unplugged it and then plugged it back in, every single window I had on my second screen came, or rather went to the first screen, which is not working. So now I can't see my windows. That's just great. So I can't even switch from one scene to the other because I can't see. Oh no, everything is broken. Let me see. Maybe I can try and grab... never mind. I managed to grab a window, but it was not the window I hope I would grab. So yeah, that's the issue. Okay. Oh, I managed to grab OBS. Yay! Okay. This is very stupid. You can't see anything because you guys only see what I'm showing you, which is the game right now. And I'm not capturing my desktop, so you can't see the shenanigans here. But it's very funny to try and grab windows without actually seeing what you're doing. Anyway, I'm going to switch to the taking a break scene, and I will try to fix the problem. And once it's fixed, then we'll be back and we'll actually continue the story. Once again, I do apologize for the issue, but it is what it is. Be right back. It came back! Ah! Finally! Only took us about 10 minutes, but it finally came back. Okay, we are going to continue the stream now. Let me grab all of my windows properly because, of course, everything was messed up because of this. Let me see. What do I need? I need you. I need you. I need you. There we go. Okay, I have everything now. Good. Okay, we are going to continue the stream now. Hopefully the problem will not happen again during this stream. but I am going to buy a new screen, I guess, because yeah, no, I can't have that happening every single stream. So yeah, I mean, it's only the second time that it's happened, but still, it's way too annoying and way too problematic. But yeah, let's continue. Let's jump. Finally, we are going to jump. Wait, no. There you go. I kind of forgot to switch scenes.
There's nothing there. Confusing. The answer lies hidden in the starry sky.
That's beautiful.
It is the isolated world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror.
Wait, isn't that what they call a Mobius strip? Because it kind of loops infinitely. And it's something that is not supposed to exist, right? I mean, it's kind of strange in a way, but oh well. I suppose it is real, at least in Honkai Star Rail. And it's an entire planet? Somehow. Yeah, I don't know how the physics of this thing works.
The eternal land, Amphoreus.
What celestial body is this? Yes, please. I am, very curious.
No one knows. That's what you're about to find out.
Ah, yes, I see. So you don't have the answer either.
As you can see, Amphoreus is surrounded by a mass of chaotic
No.
matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly. Conventional interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet.
Well, guys, guess who lost his screen again? My screen died again. Yeah. I'm at a loss for words for once. You know, usually I keep yapping, but this time I don't even know what to yap about. Well, that's a problem. Yeah, no, okay. I don't think I will be able to continue streaming under these conditions because, well, it's not like I can just, what would you call that? Grab Honkai Star Rail to put it on my secondary screen because it's full. It's a full window thingy, full screen window. So I can't actually grab it and move it. And on top of that, I am in the middle of a conversation, so or a dialogue. So I can't actually change the settings for it and grab it and move it around. Now, I'm not going to spend another 10 minutes trying to make my screen work again. Though, just so that we can do something that more or less makes sense, I'm going to continue the dialogue without seeing anything. I'm going to watch the dialogue through my OBS capture, which makes no sense. And then once we are done with the dialogue, I will end the stream. And I don't know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow either, because if this keeps happening, this is like I can't. It can't work. It's a sign to play Genshin and do Aranara quest. Still a no. Exos. Still a no for the Aranara quest. And I can't play. It doesn't really matter what game I play or what quest I do. If I can't see the damn thing, it won't change anything. So yeah, as I said, I am going to watch my own stream in order to know what happens in-game. And once we are out of the dialogue lines and dialogue period, then I will probably end stream because yeah, no, this is this is not possible. I can't continue like this. Oh shoot, I can't even see my mouse.
Yet the garden caught a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces.
Oh shit, I have to read, but wait, my thing is very small. Oh my god, no. 3 paths interweave and fetter Amphoreus, co-authoring the fate of the world. Ordinary Pathstrider are not known to leave traces in the mirror. So, if what you said is true, then this isolated star system must have been home to at least 3 beings comparable to emanators. My thing is very small. Oh goddamn it, this is not what I meant. I meant the screen on my OBS that allows me to monitor my own stream. That thing is very small. And it doesn't allow me to read properly, so I'm straining my eyes right now.
I would even go as far as to say, eons themselves.
Huh. So we would have had 3 emanators or even 3 eons there. And I did watch one trailer for Amphoreus, and they spoke of gods, but I don't know if the gods that they mentioned and the titans and everything that they mentioned are akin to eons or not. And what would be the concept of a local deity of some kind? Like, how does it all intertwine between the lore of Amphoreus as a world and the lore of Honkai Star Rail and the universe as a whole? I don't really know how that works.
For a world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos? Now that is hard to fathom.
We already know one of the 3 paths to be the erudition.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the remembrance.
Isn't that your path? I mean, well, as a character, you're Nihility, but you're supposed to be a remembrance, right?
I see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling Amphoreus for us. What about the final path?
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the third path a mystery. I don't know what it is either. Hidden beneath the brilliance of erudition and remembrance, yet possessing enough power to rival the other 2 paths. It could be the equilibrium, the enigmata, or perhaps the permanence. I have no clue at all.
It's interesting because on the Astral Express there was never a question about eons in general or paths, I think. On Belobog, they followed the path of preservation, if I'm not mistaken. On the Xianzhou Luofu, they followed the path of the hunt, which is basically meaning 0 eon, 1 eon, 1 eon. And then on Panaconi, they followed 2 paths in a way. Because theoretically speaking, you only had Harmony, but in truth, Harmony had absorbed Order, and Order wanted to try and revive itself of some sort. So you kind of had 2 paths on Panaconi. And now we are going to a planet where there are 3 paths, which leads me to question whether or not we will have 4 paths for the next planet. But I might be getting ahead of myself.
This white ribbon of light encircling Amphoreus might very well be a product of the 3 interwoven paths. Only when Pathstriders of the Trailblaze enter the center of the vortex will its true nature be revealed.
And who said that? Is that some kind of prophecy? Still, we know far too little about the planet. What's more pressing is finding a suitable landing site. We could end up over an ocean, in a vacuum with oxygen. Without oxygen, I guess. Because, yeah, I can't see. Because my model is blocking part of the subtitle. Yeah, but yeah, it's either that or I have to remove my model. But yeah, no, never mind. Oxygen, or worse yet, in the middle of lava or a lava field. I see. Now I see why the data bank's important. Have no fear, resilient. I don't know what's written because I can't see it. God damn it. Let's go with the first option, never mind. The databank is indeed important. It is. Still, encountering worlds that exist which are not recorded in the databank is unavoidable. Looks like someone is all set and itching to get off the train.
Wait, I think we might be missing someone.
Where is March? She said something about her camera before going back to her room. I haven't seen her since the warning, I guess, something. That's not like March. She's usually the most excited about expeditions. Let's drop by her room. Ah, yes. We are, okay. You know what? Technically speaking, I can monitor in real time what I'm doing in the game through OBS. Which is kind of BS, in a way. Because, yeah, no, I can't play the game like this. This doesn't make sense. So yeah, no, I am going to have to end the stream because on top of that, even though it's on my second monitor, it is already hurting my neck to have to be turned all the way like that all the time to just to read or to see anything. So yeah, no, quite an unfortunate turns of events, but we are going to have to end the stream for now. At least for today. I will try to make it so that let me switch scenes because I at least have my OBS scene back. Just yapping, there you go. I will at least try to I don't know if I'll be able to get shipping for tomorrow, because that is going to cost me even more, which is kind of annoying. Let me see. Where is my shopping thingy? Because I had these things saved up. Let me see. Yeah, there you go. The soonest I can get it would be Friday. Ah. Well, at least that's what Amazon is telling me right now. Maybe I will be able to get it sooner than that. But yeah, no, I need to buy the screen and yeah, I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow if I don't have a new screen, because I can't really stream like that. I mean, I guess maybe I could just take my secondary screen and put it in the middle, but that would be very annoying given how everything is configured. So for now, I can't make any promises. I will see how things go. I am going to buy the new screen, and as soon as I have it, I will be 100% sure that I will be able to stream. In the meantime, everything is kind of on hold. I do apologize once again. I know that I've apologized quite a few times already, but yeah, no, I feel bad, you know, with these problems, in the sense that I am guessing it is not a pleasant viewing experience for you guys. I mean, you don't see any difference. I do. I'm the only one who does. But yeah, no, we've spent more time on this problem than on the actual quest, so that's definitely bad. So yeah, again, sorry about that. I will do my best to make everything work again. I mean, the screen itself, it doesn't really want to do anything. I do try things like I turn it off and on again. I try to fiddle with the buttons that allow me to enter the the menu and stuff like that. I plug it, unplug it, or rather I plug and unplug the power supply, I plug and unplug the HDMI. I do a combination of all of these things at once, or separately sometimes, and at some point it starts working again. The thing is, the last time it happened was like not even 10 minutes ago, and it lasted for 10 minutes. And the time that it happened on Sunday, as I mentioned before, it lasted for like half an hour, maybe even more. It was very annoying, and it is just as annoying now. So yeah, not convenient for streaming. So that's the moral of the story, boys and girls. If you have screen issues, you should probably replace it or get it fixed. I can't really get mine fixed, I don't think so. At least it would probably cost more to fix it than to actually buy a new one, because this one is very old and I don't have a warranty anymore. I mean, no one has a warranty for 8 years. I don't think they exist anymore, these things. But yeah, I could keep on yapping because that's the only thing I can do. I can't play the game, unfortunately. So that's very annoying. So yeah, I will keep you posted. I will post something on Twitter. I will post something on the Discord whenever I can stream again. But in the meantime, I will continue posting shorts on YouTube. But you know, these things are from my previous streams. So yeah, that's all the content you will have from me for now. Because it's not just about streaming. It's just in general trying to do things on. Without my main screen is kind of a problem, you know. Why won't just use one screen? Or am I stupid? Because for streaming, a second screen is very convenient, and not just for streaming. Actually, ever since I installed the second screen, it made my life much easier in general. But what do you call that? Usually, yeah, streaming wise, it's better to have two screens. That way, on one screen, you have your game, and on the other, you have all the other software that you have open to monitor your stream, to monitor chat, and stuff like that. Which is why I have two screens. Now, the secondary screen is not very convenient, which is why I don't want to use it as my main screen. Actually, my second screen is even older than my main screen. And I had stopped using it for a long time until I started streaming, and then I decided at some point, yeah, you know what, a second screen might be nice. So I tried to make it work. It worked, but I was already having these kinds of issues, I think, with this main screen that I have now. So yeah, two screen is just two screens, plural. Sorry, that's just way more convenient to have. Once you try two screens on computer, you won't want to go back. Honestly, not just for streaming, even for other things. I can have. Like, for instance, when I'm editing videos or writing my script, I can have my script on one screen, and on the other, I can have a Chrome Windows opened in order to look up stuff or watch a video or whatnot. Like, that allows me to do two things at once, and it is very convenient because it saves me a lot of time. But yeah, in general, two screens are just convenient. It's more of a comfort thing. It's not an obligation, because when I started streaming, I did not have a second screen. So yeah, you can stream without a second screen, but goddamn does it make it easy, because I can just glance at my second screen to read chat, whereas prior to that, I could not read chat on my actual computer. I had to read it on another device, which is very not convenient. I would read it on my what do you call that? My laptop, because I do have a laptop, but that is also very old and it's very slow. Like, for instance, whenever I wanted to do anything on my laptop, it's not good. Like, even when I wanted to ban someone, like, I've had to ban bots and stuff like that, it would take forever to actually do what I'm asking it to do. So yeah, second screen was a lifesaver, and I don't want to go back. So yeah, no, I'm waiting for my new screen before I'm doing anything else, because yeah, it's just a pain otherwise. To be honest, I want a computer now. I'm watching on a laptop, bruh. I mean, laptops are kind of good. It depends on what you're doing with them and what size they are. I know, it all comes back down to the size, right? No, it's also a question of power, obviously, but like if you're watching movies and stuff like that, you would want to have a laptop that has a big screen. Like my laptop is a 10-inch laptop, which is very small, and I didn't buy it to watch anything. I bought it to take notes when I was in university, and it was very convenient because it was lightweight. It could also transform itself into a tablet. I can remove the keyboard and stuff like that. So it was very convenient for that specific purpose because I didn't need it to be very powerful or anything like that. But it is small and not very powerful, so kind of annoying. But yeah, I wouldn't use it to stream. Like I couldn't even load OBS on that laptop. She said 10 inches are good. My boy, 10 inches, 10 inches is it's inhuman. God damn. Wait, let me check online just quickly. 10 inches in centimeters. How long is that? Yeah, that's way too big, my man. That's 25 centimeters. God damn. But yeah, I mean, in my case, yeah, my laptop is 10 inches, but my what do you call that? My main screen is 27 inches, so much bigger, as you can tell. I believe 27 inches is something along the lines of 76 centimeters, something like that. Let me see. I still have that open. Oh no, 68 centimeters. Wait, is that correct? Because I know that 32 inches is 80 centimeters because I've been looking up online to, as I said, buy a new screen, and I was wondering if I would want to move to a 32-inch screen, and I saw that 32 inches were actually 80 centimeters. But eventually I decided against the idea because it would cost more. Like seriously, especially depending on what exactly you want as a screen, because you have VA panels, you have IPS panels, you have TN panels, although apparently TN panels are more rare these days. Mostly you would see VA panels and IPS panels, and then you would have to look at the refresh rate, then you would have to look at the resolution, because for instance I wanted to get a 1080p screen, but or rather I shouldn't call it 1080p, I should call it 1920 by 1080. That's more or less the same thing, but actually the PE stands for something in particular, but yeah, never mind. That's the resolution I wanted, but people seem to converge towards the idea that for a 32-inch screen you would need at least 1440p, aka 2K, or even more, maybe. I believe that's what they said. That's what many people seem to agree upon online. So I was like, well, in that case, maybe I should not get a 32-inch screen without getting an upgrade in resolution. And yeah, no, never mind. It's just that I've spent a lot of time looking up these things in order to buy whatever could suit my purpose, but also without breaking my bank and, you know, without going full GTA and robbing a bank. Or something like that, because we mentioned that before. Yeah, no, I had to try something within a specific budget. So yeah, I couldn't afford to buy a huge one for no reason. On top of that, you also have to think about the space that you have on your desktop, you know. Because if you don't have the space for a 32-inch screen, then there is no point. I would have the space in my specific case, but still, it would be much more expensive. And actually, one of the reason my budget for a screen was a bit down, or rather less than it could have been, is because I would like to invest in a new microphone, a different one. One that would probably make me sound even better. I've received compliments about my voice, which made me very happy, obviously. But of course, if I can make things even better than they are, then I should, right? That's the whole point of the stream. It's to make it even better every time. Yeah, especially because I'm not a professional or anything like that. But yeah, so I do plan on buying both a screen and a microphone. And well, you won't see the difference with the screen because that will be for me, but hopefully at least the microphone will be better for your ears and you will appreciate it even more. But yeah, on that note, I suppose I will leave you like this. It's very annoying. By the way, my screen still has not turned back on, just so you know. Let me try it again. Yep, nope, still not on. Wait. It flickers. It stopped flickering. Never mind. It's no longer... it doesn't want to try anymore. And to be fair, neither do I, because these past few days I've... Oh, it's back on! Yay! Great. But yeah, I'm still not continuing the stream in these conditions because if my screen just ends up dying on me in 10 minutes, it's gonna be a whole other 10 minutes of yapping and yapping and yapping. So it's just like, you know, it's a pain. There is no point in continuing streaming in those conditions. Maybe you need to turn your lights on. Do you mean the light, the light on my in my room? It's already on. If you're talking about the computer itself, it is on. I can actually see a little blue light telling me that it is on, even when it's actually switching off on its own. Like the full screen, the entire screen goes black, and it's not like black in the sense that it's showing something like the color. Black is not exactly considered a color, I think, but never mind that. It's not showing me black, it's just switched off, like completely. It turns off on its own. And as I mentioned, I tried changing many things around the screen, and the only thing I can think of right now is that the screen itself is unfortunately dead. It's either that or my GPU is dead, but it wouldn't make sense unless it's specifically the HDMI port of my GPU. Because if my GPU was dead, it wouldn't only have the problem wouldn't only happen to my main screen, it would also happen to my non-main screen, to my what do you call that, my secondary screen. And on top of that, no, never mind, it doesn't make sense. No, it can't be my graphics card, because even when my HDMI cable is plugged off or removed from my computer, not from my computer, from my screen, the screen keeps flickering on and off again. So yeah, no, the problem is definitely coming from the screen itself. I was hoping it was just a power supply problem, or rather the plug I have, and I tried changing it, but it didn't matter. So yeah, I am going to have to buy a new screen, and I will do just that. It's fine. It's just money, right? Just money. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave you. As I mentioned, I will keep you updated on Twitter and Discord whenever I can stream again, when I have everything set up properly, because streaming under these conditions is not viable. Like, if I don't know what or when or how my screen decides to turn off, yeah, it's not good. Anyway, I've been rambling. I'm sorry. I have to admit, I'm a bit frustrated. Usually, I try to be positive on stream because that's the whole point, you know, to offer some kind of escapism, some kind of entertainment for others. Or maybe you find it entertaining to see me suffering through this, with this issue. I mean, I do have all the endgame starter stream where all I do is suffer and people still watch it. So I suppose you guys do enjoy watching me suffer. Anyway, on that note, I am going to leave you. As I said, I will keep you updated. And, oh, we are taking an ad break. Great. Wow. And now it launched an ad break. Well, sorry about that. For the folks on YouTube, at least you guys are okay. You will be fine, which is better than nothing, I suppose. But yeah, for the folks on Twitch, I am sorry for the ads. I did not see those coming. I am going to end the stream, so at least you won't have to suffer through the ads for no reason. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient with me and my problems. We're taking a quick ad break. See you in 3 minutes. Yes, Ktos. Yes, indeed. But yeah, no ad break. I'm just going to end stream. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you when I'll see you. I will post on Discord, as I said. So you guys will have news from me. It's not like I'm disappearing all of a sudden. And hopefully I can get the screen to come to my home to be delivered. I guess no, no. We are already Wednesday night, so I think it won't come out. It won't be delivered before Friday. I don't think they can deliver it tomorrow. It would be way too short. Or rather, it will probably be very expensive to try and get it delivered tomorrow. We'll see. I'll try my best, and whenever I can stream again, I will keep you updated on that. On that front, thank you for watching, and I'll see you when I'll see you. Goodbye, everyone.